How's it going, everyone? Um, this is a bit of a different video, obviously because one, I'm legally blind. Two, I have a lot of energy right now. Well, I have a lot of explanations for that. So, I did a bit of calculating over the next few weeks and kind of determined that I'm probably going to try and get back into video making and video editing, streaming games if I want to stream on YouTube or Twitch or something. And I want to just kind of put myself back out there because obviously I've been really concealed, I've been really private about everything, and I just haven't been too motivated to do pretty much anything. However, just recently, after talking with my therapist and doing a bunch of stuff, I got motivation back relatively fast. So, with that newfound motivation and with that newfound kind of energy that I've everything that I've got, I want to put all of that into obviously game design and development because I'm going to school for game design and development. I want to get myself into animation because I want to learn animation, and I just want to experience more games so I can experience what I might make later down the line with a few friends. A few of my friends that I've been talking to the past few days are going into game design as well, and all of them have been really supportive to me. All of them have been really nice to me. Um, we've been friends for many, many years, and this is really just my opportunity to get my foot in the door. Um, in terms of kind of real life aspect, right now, this is my way of doing things. Um, my friends, the reason I mentioned this, or the way I was saying it right, the reason I say that is because all my friends have been in long-term relationships and have a lot of relationships. Obviously, I tried having a relationship. It didn't work because of me. I was stupid. I was being stupid, and I don't think that I'm really ready for a relationship yet. And there's no shame in that either. Of course, being my age, being 22, I want to at least have by now a long-term relationship where me and the person are getting along, and we're really valuing each other's time. But with relationships, I either rushed it too much, I was too obsessive over it, or I was just too worried that if things went wrong, then I'd be going in circles. I would always be going in circles. I'd be, repeating things. I'd be doing things I didn't want to do. And after the past few days of talking with my therapist, I brought all of this up to her. And I was like, this is happening. This is happening. I feel like this. I feel like this. And we had a really, really long conversation about it. One day, I ended up paying for like an extra 2 hours worth of conversation. So, with all of that, I'm still going to therapy. Obviously, I'm still doing what I can to keep myself into therapy in case I need anything and in case I want to keep my mental stability stable, obviously. I'm just going to therapy. In terms of relationships, I'm not looking for a relationship. If a relationship happens, that's fine, right? Now, for me, I want to meet someone, be friends with them for a bit, and then, possibly have a relationship there. But right now, with what happened to me recently because it was my fault. It wasn't the other person's fault. I'm not blaming them. I'm not making them the bad guy at all. This is strictly on me. I want to do my best to absolutely push the envelope and just get myself out there with a lot more confidence. I want to grow my maturity. I want to grow my discipline. And I really just want to change a lot of things about myself that I haven't been changing the past few days. And this has been even going on for the past few months, and I want to change it now because I'd rather not deal with it again later. Um, I haven't exactly had the best luck with a lot of things, but that's not to say that I'm giving up. That's not to say I'm not going to be unenthusiastic about things. That just means I'm going to be, in relationship aspect, concealed off. I'm not going to think about things like that. I'm not going to worry about things like that. I'm just going to let time do its thing. And that's what I haven't been doing recently. I haven't been respecting a lot of people's spaces. I haven't been respecting a lot of people's time, and I've driven people to the point where they've gotten tired of me. And that might sound bad, and it kind of is, right? Because you shouldn't be that type of person. I don't want to be that type of person, but I was that type of person. I say was because I want to change that right now rather than later. And this is a key aspect of my life that I'm wanting to fix now, obviously, rather than later. So, with the support of my friends, us hanging out some more, and just me pulling away from trying to get a girlfriend because I've been so dead focused on trying to get one that any relationships that I had with anybody kind of got ruined, which is why I don't have a lot of female friends. But I am just gonna be me. I haven't been me. I've been trying to force myself and bend myself and compress myself into being someone that will fit with someone else, but I haven't been being me. And being yourself in a relationship is something that you should always do. You shouldn't have to force yourself to change to be for you shouldn't have to change yourself to be for someone else, if that makes sense. Don't change how you are and don't change who you are for someone else so that they like you. And that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to bend myself and twist myself in many different ways that I've just been so chaotic. I've been a chaotic person, and I've been a person that has been a nightmare to deal with. And I'm just going to be full fest about that. I'm not afraid to confess that. So, with that being said, the next few days and the next few weeks until semester starts up again, I'm just going to do my best to just dive everything into coding, into animation, probably put off animation for a bit until I get more familiar and better with coding because there's always room to grow. But I'm also going to get more familiar with working with my friends because my friends are a lot more talented than I am. My friends have years of experience on this. I've done coding for years, but they know a lot more things than I do, and I mean astronomically more. So I'm always going to feel free to turn to them. And if I have any fun content that I can push out or any videos I want to show that of like some progress that I'm making on a game, if I'm making something, if I'm making a Roblox game or an indie game or working with them to make an indie game, I'll share all of that with you guys. I'll probably even live stream a few times because I haven't done live streaming in months. Probably, actually, I haven't live streamed in like a year or two. So yeah, I'm gonna get into live streaming. I'm gonna get into everything like that. I'm just going to get back into the works of it because I have been so focused on a lot of things that I shouldn't be focused on, and I want to change that now. So, with that being said, I'm sorry if this was a bit of another rant video, but this is a bit of another video to kind of boost and uplift the previous video that I made. So, yeah. So you guys will probably see more content from me. You guys will probably see a lot of different things from me. And overall, this is just for me. I don't want to make content that's fake. I want to make content that's genuine. So, in order to do that, I can only be myself, right? So, with that being said, thank you guys if you sat all the way through this, and I apologize if I had another rant video, but I just wanted to let you guys know I'm getting back. I'm coming back. We're coming back strong, right? I can't wait. Time doesn't wait for anyone, and I can't sit back and regret on my past decisions. I have to push forward, and I have to hit it strong. So each day, I'm just going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing just as everybody else does. So, I mean, as much as I want to, or as much as I don't want to, but as much as I dwell on past experiences because of bad habits, I can't focus on who I lost. I have to focus on who will come into my life again. Whether that's someone from my past that comes back into my life and they come back and talk to me again, or if I just meet someone new, anything like that, I'm more than happy to accept somebody into my life with the time that I'm taking to change because I want to change for pretty much everybody. It kind of contradicts with what I said about, excuse me, it kind of contradicts, excuse me, what I said about not changing yourself or forcing yourself to bend yourself to be someone you're not. But for me, I want to be someone that's more tolerable because a lot of my friends have expressed irritation with some of the things I've done in the past, and that's some of the things I don't want to do anymore, obviously. So I'm going to be changing. But like I said, only time will tell on what I'm going to do and everything that's going to be moving forward. So, I hope you guys are ready for more content. I know I said this a few weeks ago, and I know I said this a few months ago that I'm going to try and push out more content, but this is it. If I don't stick to my word, I am sorry in advance. But I need to find content that is enjoyable and exciting to all of you because I don't want to just push out content that's going to be boring and that can't grab attention. I want to push out content that's me. I want to push out content that's about me and my friends having fun together, and I want to push out content that's about those that I love. So, I'm going to push out more stuff, might even do some vlogs. I don't know. So, there's a lot of things I can do right now that I need to experiment with, and this is kind of just going to be my experimentation phase. This is going to be where I test things out and test the waters and kind of see where things go. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to end this before it hits 10 minutes, but it's probably going to go over 10 minutes because I keep talking. But anyways, If you guys have any comments on some things that you think I should do or some stuff that you would like to see, always feel free to leave it down in the comments. And until then, until I push another video and edit another video, I'm just going to be focusing on myself, fixing myself personally, and just being the person that I want to be while also not being the person that pushes people away. I've learned from my mistakes, I've learned from past experiences. I can't go back on them. So right now what I can do is just push forward no matter what. I can't give up right now and I can't dig my heels in. So, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night or day, depending on when you watch this and where you watch this. But, adios. That was